So today I have been blessed with beautiful cauliflower, corn, and this is an impossible burger in between two corn tortillas with some condiments. I love corn and I love corn tortillas. This looks delicious, and as you can tell, it's fresh and hot. First, I want to say, hey y'all, hey, welcome back. I'm Patty with Giddy Things. It's day 147 of our 5-minute in name only exercise encouragement. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you so much. I did not exercise today. I did yesterday, but not the day before, but not today. Did that make sense? I finished out a semester. I closed out the summer 5-week 2 semester today, and it turned out well for most people. And if it didn't, they can try it again, right? And it'll be better the next time. I have been, as you may or may not know, if this is your first time with, welcome, 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 welcome. Like, comment, subscribe, especially subscribe and like. But I have been having some issues with Lefty and Poncho and Lefty, my knees. It kind of started with Lefty, and then it went to being Poncho's turn, and then it was both of them and whatever. So today it was just an exercise to get from point A to point B, which was fine. I was able to go downstairs and work in the studio with the help of the disembodied voice and Odile, my stair lift. That was great. Doing my lip itches. So I ended up having sort of a. I didn't nap today, did I?
No.
No. It was just, I don't know. I got up late. That was the thing. I got up way, like, at a rock star time, to be honest, as if I had been drumming in a show for an entire night, right? What is it, disembodied voice?
Well, you were awake for most of the night.
Oh, that's right. I was awake for most of the night. That's a very good point.
Till like 5 or
Until like 5 in the morning. That is true. That is, c'est vrai. It is true. Because it was just, knee pain and whatever. And then basically, I just the disembodied voice was doing this because oh, he's gonna ooh, woo. So I'll tell you what that was all about and why he was. I can't show you because he don't want to be on camera, but he just did this thing where he's like, ugh. Because I'll tell you why. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. He okay, so at night, and a lot of people do this. The handy helper does this sometimes, but the disembodied voice has a specific category for his version of this. So people have muscle jerks while they're asleep, right? And that is very much disembodied voice and a handy helper, like that. The big brother and I tend to be like, just like, we're not moving till we wake up. But along with that, the disembodied voice has this thing he does. He thinks it's because of the dreams that he's having, but I don't know. He quavers or quiver, not. It's like it. Yeah, it's kind of a quiver. I told him. I don't know. It's hard to describe because it's like he's twitching. It's a pronounced twitch with a quaver or a quiver. So, yeah, that is not what kept me up. I was just up and I noticed it. What kept me up was trying to get comfortable. So, but that's okay because I made up the sleeps. Basically, what happens, I just get so exhausted that I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have to dream about this and turn it into something else because I've got to go to sleep. But at any rate, it wasn't a day for exercise. It was a day for survival, if that makes sense. I'm sure, I feel certain you have had those days too. I think everybody has, and we get through them, and I would like to say we're stronger because of them. I hope we're more empathetic because of them. I hope we're nicer to each other because we know that everybody deals with this stuff. What have you been doing today to help yourself feel super special. I'll tell you something that I did. You deserve it, for one thing, but I'll tell you something that I did when I got back upstairs after what it takes to get back upstairs. When I did that, I started immediately just playing with paper, basically. I wrote a letter to a pen pal who is in Winsbury. Did I say that correctly? In Winsbury, in the United Kingdom, in England. And that was fun. That was fun. I won't obviously say her whole address, but she had a really cool address. It felt like writing to someone in a cozy mystery, or it really felt like writing to someone in a Jane Austen novel. To be honest, that's what it really felt like. So it was really cool. And her name, I won't share her name, but her name was extremely romantic, pastoral, all those things. So I don't know, like Lady Copperpot, kind of beautiful, So did y'all watch Bridgerton? We watched Bridgerton and we liked it, but it is spicy. So word to the wise, it is spicy in its romantic interludes. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So I wrote to the pen pal. The disembodied voice is laughing at me, and now the whole bed is shaking again. So I wrote to the pen pal, and then I started to decorate a journal for myself. And I sent the pen pal some cool looking stuff. I was really happy with the way that I decorated her letter. I wrote 3 pages, and on the last page, I left the back of the page so that I could put a piece of craft paper on the back of that, and tape it, glue it, tape it, and then put some other embellishments on it. So I thought that was neat. I sent her some stickers and some sticky notes and a bag of tea. I think I sent her the chamomile. It was like honey, chamomile, vanilla. I can't have chamomile because I'm allergic to ragweed, and they're in the same family. And I didn't find that out until I tried to have a relaxing cup of chamomile tea, and it didn't turn out to be relaxing. It turned out to make my tongue itch, which was a different sensation. And so then I listened to a book while I was doing that. And then we did the Wordle and the strands together. And then I do usually most of the rest of the New York Times puzzles. And then we had a bowl of cherries. We shared a bowl of cherries. When cherries are in season, that's something we do, is eat cherries together. And so, yeah, that was a beautiful day. So it was, in spite of the circumstances, and the circumstances were not terrible. They were not horrific. I think we all know from horrific, and we don't even want to put anything in that category. So I hope that you know how loved you are. My goodness, how was your day? Hope it went really, really well. Please do go with me in peace and love to serve others. I love you so much, by the way. And please do pray for the whole world with a special whispered intention for Ukraine.